Hey, what is up, guys? I hope you're all doing well. It is I, Funtime Kana, and it has been a long time I didn't film a video. I think last time I filmed was literally 6 months ago after I did a cappella carol for Christmas. But, it just didn't so happen because as some of you went to see my live on Instagram, that I've been dealing with mental health and stuff like that. And also, I had my wedding planned and all that. So this little video will be a little catching up, but also it's going to be my first ever makeup review. I'm going to do a makeup tutorial on the spot, and I know a lot of makeup YouTubers do that too when they want to try new products and just on the spot creating a look and see how the product goes and such. So a few weeks ago, my husband did a little gift for me, and I finally able to get the Pokemon colourpop collection. When I saw it launched, I literally freaked out, and it was really cool because it's not just like the Pokemon, like it's the first generation. When I saw the packaging, I was like, my heart filled with nostalgia. I'm like, oh my god. So I will be doing a makeup look, and I'll give you my honest opinion about the products. And if you enjoy these kinds of videos, please hit the like button, go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to click on that notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video. So enough of that, and let's just get started. So I went ahead to set my eyes with eyeshadow primer and a matte shade that's close to my skin tone, just so that there was not really a shade in there that was close to my skin tone, so I just did that off camera. So when I purchased this, I low-key freaked out. I was so excited. And all the collection comes with 1 eyeshadow palette, 3 Super Shock eyeshadows, 3 gloss, 3 lip balms, a lip mask, and 3 blushes. And I tried this lip mask right here off camera, and I think it's the shade berry, like berry lip mask. Yeah, it literally says berry lip mask. If I can focus. Sometimes my camera will not focus for some reason. Come on. I don't know why it does not focus. I'm so sorry. Anyways, so I tried this lip mask off camera, and it's really nice. It hydrates. It literally smells like candy berries, honestly. It smells like candies. But yeah, I tried that off camera twice now, and it's really good. Honestly, I enjoyed that lip mask. So, that being said, we'll dig into this guy. Oh my gosh, the colors, you guys, are insane. Look at this. This is crazy. These colors are amazing. And I think today I want to do like well, even though today is the Saint Jean, which is like a Quebec holiday, it would be blue. But since today I wanted to do that makeup tutorial, I want to try to use as many colors as possible, if that makes any sense. And also, I'm going to do with a technique that I'm more familiar. When you try new products, it's best to go with the technique that you know and see how it goes along than trying a new technique and then it just goes, hey, it just backfires, you know? So I think for the first shade, I will go, sometimes it's hard to pick out what you want to do. So I think I might go with a blue schemed colors. I don't know. What do I want to do? I think I'm going to go like on the pink and purple side. So I'm going to go ahead with the shade Pokemon Center right here. I'm going to do it with Pokemon Center. And I will go ahead and put this as a transition shade on the crease. Hoping this goes well. So, as I mentioned that for the past several months in the beginning of the year, I was getting ready for my wedding, and there was so much to get planned. I mean, we'd already planned stuff in advance, like we called church, we called the restaurant for the reception, and honestly, it went really well. I You know, when you go in advance, obviously it goes well because it's never a best thing to like do this last minute. Those are things that you cannot do last minute. And yeah. Yeah, I got my camera a little closer just because, well, my camera, pretty much my phone. I don't have a professional camera just yet, but eventually I will. I'm just winging it as I go along. So far, this shade, Pokemon Center, it's kind of like a light pink. There's a lot of kickback. If people don't know, the kickback is that when you put in the shade on the brush, if it like falls out and such, it did on a pan, but it didn't bother me that much because the shade so far is blending out really tremendously. Honestly, it's like a nice light pink. It's really beautiful. And of course, I'm doing the daylight, the light of the day, even though it's cloudy outside. So I'm still barely starting YouTube. I only had my YouTube channel for like over a year, and you know, I'm just learning as I go along. I'm just winging it. So I'm just keep blending this in. This shade is blending out really fantastic. You have to apply it like a few times, but it's just you go like bit by bit because you don't want having too much on the brush and then you would like having difficulties to blend in the color afterwards. You don't want that. You don't want that to happen. So I think I'm gonna go with on the pink and purple side on the lid and crease and such. And I think on the lower part of the eye area, I'll go with different colors just to make it really fun. Because I want to try as many colors as possible. There's a chance I won't be able to use the other products like the Super Shock Shadows just because I wanted to try that palette. But I might do separate videos or like little shorts just to have a review for the other products. So yeah. So after we got everything settled with the church and the reception, it's just a matter of time that, you know, you save money and getting the rest of the stuff like my wedding dress and like the wedding cake, all that jazz. Get everything ready and make sure the invitations were like up and running, and we were really happy of the outcome of the wedding. I was very happy. Of course, I was a nervous wreck for the past few days just before the big day, and I was a nerve ball to everyone to be honest. But it's because, you know, you deal with anxiety and you want to make sure that everything is perfect, everything like being settled and all that. So obviously my nerves just kicked in and I was like, oh no. But it's okay. I mean, stuff like this happens, and for people who already had have done this, like planning their wedding and stuff like that, for all you wedding couples out there, you could relate to that. But we were really happy of the outcome, and everybody was so sweet and encouraging, and they were so happy for us, and all our friends and family that wanted to be attentive were there, and I was so happy. And when we contact the company Antique Limo Service, you know, to rent our limo car for the ride and for photo shoots and stuff like that, the owner was so sweet, and this company existed for such a long time, like since 1978. I was really surprised. And the owner actually knows a close friend who they're friends for like such a long time, and the owner was the one who helped our driver getting trained, and that was really fun to know. Like they've been friends for so long, and the owner trained the driver to do limo service, and our driver was super sweet. He even told us that we were like one of the like humble and perky couples that he ever had as clients for weddings. So that really touched my heart, honestly. All right, so that's done blending with. I used the NYX number, I believe. Oh my god, the number on this, like I use this fluffy brush for people who doesn't know which brush I use, because I've been using that brush for so long that the actual number just came off of the brush. I'm gonna use a different fluffy brush, and I think that's Eco brush, I think. Again, brushes I've been using a long time. It's another type of fluffy brush. It's like a bigger fluffy brush, and I'm gonna use the same pink just to buff it out even more. Because this kind of like works as a transition shade. Also, just to, when I'm gonna build up another color with it, it's gonna help. But so far, that light pink is so beautiful. So, and I thought for sure that sometimes when you have light color eyeshadows would turn out dark in the pan, but it's lighter when you apply it, but it's not the case. So it's the same color as in the pan while you apply it onto your eye, and it's such a beautiful, it's so subtle. If you want to have a subtle look and you enjoy pink colors, Pokemon Center is your shade. I'm not joking. This shade blends out fantastic. Like, I am so pleasantly surprised. It's only one shade so far, and I'm already surprised. But, you know, I'm just really excited for all of the colors I'm going to try and such. So, I think with the same brush, I'm going to go ahead and go with the shade Lavender Town, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous purple. I'm gonna go with this one here. With I'm gonna go back with the NYX fluffy brush just to help apply, because I don't know how much, if it's gonna have kickback or anything falling out the pan. Okay, it's not that bad. So it's not as bad as I thought. So I'm just gonna tap off the excess, and I'm gonna start building that on the outer portion of my eye, and I'm gonna start like building it up first and then dragging into the crease as well. I want my main focus to be on the outer portion, and then go ahead and continue on. So then I'm gonna start building this up on the outer portion of my lid and crease, just to create a sort of like a wing or something. Yeah, I brought my phone a little closer just so that you can see better. Again, I apologize. It's just my first ever like makeup review, because on my channel Funtime Kana, it's all about the hobbies, and one of my hobbies I love is makeup. I love playing around with makeup. It's very artistic and such. So yeah, I'm really happy I do this. And also makeup, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys would agree that it's very therapeutic. Like when you make art, honestly, anything that you make art, no matter how you no matter what art form you love, it is therapeutic because you're doing something that you love. And yeah, that's pretty much my opinion. So as you can see, I'm building it up on the outer portion of my eye and crease. And then when there's less product on my brush, I'm just going to drag it a little bit, so it kind of blends in a little bit with the pink. And kind of try to make a new color, if that makes any sense. And so far the lavender, it kind of turned out a little lighter when you apply versus what's in the pan. But honestly, I'm not complaining, because that shade of purple is beautiful. And honestly, it's kind of, yeah, once you build it up, it blends out nicely. And I think with the transition of the pink it does help blending it even more. So I'm just keep building it up. It's kind of like a back and forth kind of thing I'm doing, just because I want to be as build up how I want it to be. Keeping that eye, the inner portion open to apply like a shimmery shade on the lid. Just keep building it up. And now I'm gonna switch it up with my other brush just to buff it out even more. And I'm gonna switch brushes, just with no additional product, just to try to blend everything out, just to buff it out even more. Besides, even if it gets messy on the side, we're gonna clean it up. It'll be good to go. I'm gonna go back with the same purple with the bigger brush and just add a lot more on the side. Just trying to like, I'm going crazy blending on the side, but trust me, I'm gonna clean it up and will be nice and sharp. And when there's less product on my brush, again, I just swipe back and forth, transitioning it with the pink. So far, if you ask my opinion, it blends out really nicely. Like, it turns into like a lighter purple. After blending it with the pink, it looks really nice. It kind of turned like a lilac shade. When I blended with the pink with the purple shade, which is Lavender Town with the Pokemon Center, I think it turned into a soft lilac, and I think it's really cool. So it makes a difference when you have a transition shade. One to build a look, one to build out color. I think it's really fun. So now I'm gonna go back with the Pokemon Center just to like soften it up on the crease again with the same big fluffy brush. And I'm just gonna go back in just to buff this out, just to make it softer. But then again, I'm gonna rebuild the Lavender Town shade. I'm using the lighter shade again just to buff everything out, just to help blend nicely. And for real, the mix with the Pokemon Center and Lavender Town, it creates such a beautiful transition. I am obsessed right now. I am obsessed with this, honestly. I only use 2 shades at the moment, and I am obsessed. And one trick, if you want to build up color and not go ham, I would suggest just to hold your brush on the end of it, so you have a lighter hand to blend. Because if you go with the heavy hand and go this, you have too much color buildup. It'll be harder to blend after, and you go like a bit at a time. And honestly, a little goes a long way. And just go bit by bit. It will help so much for the blending process. And I've learned that from so much YouTube. I follow a lot of makeup YouTubers, such as Jay Kissa. I've also followed Nikki Tutorials. I also follow Made You Look. I followed on both of her channels. Made You Look 1 for her body painting, and Made You Look 2 because she does beauty makeup at the same time. But yeah, these are the makeup artists I love to follow, and I think they're very, very talented. And they give a lot of cool tricks, cool makeup tips. So if you ever want to have any makeup tips, you can definitely go follow them. Honestly, they give a lot of good makeup tips for me. And honestly, these two shades together, I don't know about you guys, but these go tremendous. And I apologize because, like I said, it's my phone, and I'm pretty sure with the setting right now with the outside lighting, there's still a shadow of the phone with the tripod. It's my first makeup video, so I'm doing my best. Well, actually, no, it's not my first makeup video. It's really my second, but this is a full-on makeup review I'm doing. And the last thing I did was a makeup short. That was a makeup inspired by a book cover. But like in-depth makeup video, this is my first ever, so I'm trying my best. But eventually, I'm still learning, and eventually I'll learn. And also, if you have any advice on like good settings with the ring lights and such, feel free to let me know in the comments which is the best ring light or which camera would be good for filming and stuff like that. I'm always up to suggestions. Alright, so I'm happy of the result right now. So now I'm going to go in with a flat brush, like this, like a flat brush, like that. And I think I'm going to go in with the shade, oh, this is a hard one. I'm hesitant between the shade Blasting Off or Jelly Donut. But I think I want to go with the oh no, there's Gym Leader as well. That's beautiful. Ooh, oh, I don't know, man. I think I'm going to go with the Gym Leader shade. It's like sparkly. Just want to see here. I think this is the one. Yeah, Gym Leader right here. Now this one is more of a chunk of glitter. Now I know a lot of people are not that fan of chunks of glitters, but I don't mind really. So I'm just wondering if it's gonna apply better with the brush or with my finger, but we'll see. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply Gym Leader on the lid and see how it goes. That shade looks amazing. Oh my gosh, this looks so beautiful. Kind of reminds me of the Harry Potter collection with colourpop, Forbidden Forest shade. I noticed it applied better with my finger, but I'm still going to go ahead with the brush and see how it goes, just to see how it applies. Oh my gosh, shut up. Oh my gosh. It doesn't seem that much in camera, but in real life, oh my gosh, the glitter, the shimmer, the shift is, oh, this is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. With the two colors together, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. I'm going to go ahead and see with my fingers if it applies better. Hold on. Ah, there we go. Yep. It's the same chunks of glitter like the Forbidden Forest. A little less chunkier than the Forbidden Forest, I can tell you right now. But, oh my gosh, this is, oh, I am obsessed. Honestly, I am obsessed. And I think with these types of eyeshadow, the finger is the most best to apply. I'm going to tell you that much right now. And I'm not even gonna blend it with the brush because just having the little glitter like around the crease looks really beautiful. It's almost like it's a nude with chrome on top. Oh my gosh, the glitter like, it's so beautiful. I love it. I love it so much. I am obsessed. I am so obsessed with this shade. It's crazy. It's like a multi-chrome slash glitter slash, it's everything. I am obsessed with the shade. So yeah, it's best to apply with a finger for the type of eyeshadow like this. If it's a shimmer shade that has less chunks of glitter, you could apply it with a brush, but you can use like setting spray just to make it a little bit more wet. It'll be easier to apply as well. But for these, totally recommend the finger to blend. Oh my gosh, I am so obsessed. I am so obsessed with the shade. I am not joking you right now. It seems like it's nude. It seems like on camera you don't see much, but if you like tilt your head from the one side to another, you can see the shimmery shift. And it kind of looked like subtle, but whenever you like the sun hits you, oh my god, it is amazing. I am obsessed. Like to me personally, I'm obsessed with this shade. Honestly, it just gives so much subtleness, but you can still see the shift of the chrome like on it. Like I am not joking. Wow. Sorry. So yeah, the brush does apply okay, but it's best with the finger. So I'm just going to apply again the lavender shade on the outer portion, just so that I have a little more darker color on the outer portion. Just gonna do that real quick. Also, just to clean off whatever extra of the shade of this. Besides, I'm gonna clean this up after. We'll add more fun colors, and oh my gosh, so far I'm really impressed. Honestly, for my opinion, it may be my first video, and everyone has their own opinion, right? Everyone has their own thoughts on certain products. Some products will work for you, some it won't. It happens, you know? But for me, personally, it's so awesome to start. Like, this is so cool. Like, I'm so happy right now. And like I said, the kickback of the eyeshadow didn't really bother me that much, so. Alright. Okay, so before going any further, I'm just gonna clean this up real quick, and then I'll gonna add the eyeshadow primer on the bottom of the lower lash line area, and I will be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and cleaned up the eyeshadow, and I set my eyeshadow primer. So we're gonna continue and add some more colors. I think, like I mentioned, one of the techniques is to have like sort of winged out crease and have like a smoky, colorful look on the under eye. So let's see. I was thinking maybe to go with, I could keep going on the pink spectrum, but I think I'm going to go with the green and blue spectrum. I think it would look really pretty with the purple and everything going on. So I'm going to go ahead with the tall grass shade, which is kind of like a deep green, like a deep forest green. It's so pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and use one of those little angle fluffy brushes I have, which I really enjoy using to do the lower lash line, just to build out color, and then I use a fluffy brush with a different color just to smoke it all out. So I'm going to go ahead and start applying this color. This one has a little bit of kickback, but not too much, so that's fine. And now I'm going to start building this up. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, this color is beautiful. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. I am freaking out how I'm impressed so far. I am super impressed so far. It didn't take long to like blend out nicely. It's crazy. So I'm gonna apply it all over on the lower lash line. And once I build it up to a point that I'm satisfied with, I'm going to put in a lighter color just to blend it all out. So far it is going so nicely. This is crazy. This look honestly could be a very nice spring look just on its own. Just like that, it makes a simple spring look. That's really cool. I was so excited when they announced that ColourPop and Pokemon doing collaboration for makeup. I was so excited. Especially when it's the first generation that I can agree most of us grew up with. Unless the younger generation discovered the later generation of Pokemons. But if they ever discovered the first generation, oh my god, they would flip out. I'm gonna go ahead with my other eye. this color blends out fantastic. Like, this color is like blending out really nice. Putting it all over the lower lash line. Okay. Once I apply the tall grass color, I'm gonna apply a lighter color just to have more fun with it. And I don't know, man. I was hesitant with the Cerulean City, but also the Saffron City is gorgeous. Like, I can show you the colors. Like, this is the the Cerulean, yeah, this one's the Cerulean City right here, which is like a light blue, or like a nice baby blue, and the Saffron City, which is like a gorgeous yellow. So I am hesitant right now. I'm gonna go ahead with the Cerulean. I think I'll go ahead with Cerulean City, which is a light blue. I'm really looking forward to try it with this, blending it with the green. I think it will look really nice. Oh, okay, this one got a lot of kickback. Ooh, this one picked up a lot on the brush right now, and there's a lot of kickback, but I think it's gonna be okay. I think it's gonna be okay. So let me apply. Oh my god, that is pigmented. That is a lot of pigment, so a little goes a long way, just so you know. But for real though, once you blend that in, like, you go bit by bit, it looks really beautiful. But like I said, a little goes a long way. So if you have too much on a brush, just tap off the excess. It'll help out blending it better. So now I'm just blending it with the green, and oh my god, the transition with the blue and the green together is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I am so loving this right now. I'm gonna go back in with the green because I want most of my green to be pigmented and not lose sight of it. So of course I'm gonna go back in with the green shade. But the blue, once you tap off the excess and you start building the blue with the green, it looks really, really pretty. For real, despite having a lot of kickback, that shade is really gorgeous, and it blends out nicely despite having a lot of kickback. As I can mention, the kickback, like on the pan, I don't know if you can see it, there was a lot of kickback. I'm sorry, again, I'll try to get like a better camera or like better quality video, but when I'm applying it, when I'm tapping off on the pan, I can see the kickback. So just a word of notice that this shade has a lot of kickback, the Cerulean City, the baby blue. It's kind of like a baby blue or cotton candy blue. I don't know how I can describe it better than that. Okay, once I blend that up, I'm gonna go back in with the tall grass shade, which is that nice like deep green. Well, it's not that dark. It's like a very nice it's kind of like darker than normal grass color, if I could describe it like this. So now I'm going back in with the tall grass color just to get back some of that green, because I want the blue to be there for sure because I was putting on more colors, but I want my green to be the focal point with the blue. As you can see how subtle it is. It's so beautiful. It's really, really pretty. I know eventually I will continue with my live stream with Cuphead and the Bean Boozled challenge, as I mentioned on my Instagram live a few months ago. And then I want to continue playing Hogwarts Legacy, even though it's been over a year that I haven't played it. But as I mentioned, there was a lot going on and I couldn't focus on my YouTube when I had other things to focus on. But now I'm getting back into it, and I thought having this makeup tutorial and makeup review would be a best way to get back into it. And also another pastime I love is practicing playing the ocarina, because a lot of you guys know already from my YouTube channel that I love to sing. I've been singing for my whole life, and I know my husband wanted to do some music projects because he has a piano. He had a friend from high school, like a mutual friend, that he gave us his old bass, and I've always wanted to play the bass for a long time, and I'm glad that we got one. So it's just a matter of having a minute just to try to train how to play the bass, and I'm really excited to do that too. So yeah, music projects, video game projects will be on the works for as well, and I know that I wanted to do for Halloween horror video games. So yeah, but now here we are making a makeup review. So, but for real though, what I'm doing right now is really beautiful, and just having the purple with the pinks, the green and the blue, I believe it's so beautiful. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed right now. All right, when that's done, I'm gonna go ahead with the one of the lighter shades. For my inner corner, I think I'm gonna go with Jelly Donut. I think Jelly Donut will look really pretty. It's like a lavender with a purple duochrome. I don't know if you can see it, but this is the Jelly Donut shade I'm gonna use on my inner corner to finish off with the eyeshadows. Of course, there were so many shadows in the pan that it's just on the palette that it's hard for me to choose which one I want to do. I want to see on the inner corner. Ooh, that's very subtle. Ooh, that's really pretty. I know it doesn't show good on camera, but that's only because I'm using my phone and I do not have a ring light right now. But in real life, when I'm applying it, it's really beautiful. It's really, really, really pretty. Wow, that looks really nice. Honestly, that's really, really pretty. It's a very subtle, like purple, like a light lilac with a purple duochrome. It's really, really pretty. I think it complements the look the best, honestly. So far, I am actually really impressed with everything I've tried off the eyeshadow palette right now. I am actually really impressed. And the eyeshadow didn't have that much kickback, which is a good thing. So, but if the kickback is not so much of an issue for you, well, I can say that right now all the shades I've used, they blend out nice, they look really pretty, and honestly, I couldn't be more happier to try this out and to give you guys my honest opinion about this palette. I know, as I mentioned, I did not use any of the Super Shock shadows, but I can still swatch them just to show you how they look like. And besides, I'm going to finish off the look with the blush, and I'm going to try the lip glosses after, and then I will try one of the lip balms. We're going to swatch them together. But yeah, now this is done. I'm just going to apply some mascara real quick, and then I will swatch the Super Shock eyeshadows for you, and then we're going to finish off with the blush and lips, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and put some white eyeliner on my on my waterline, and I put some mascara. I used the e.l.f., one of their e.l.f. mascaras, which I absolutely love. So, as I mentioned, I didn't try the Super Shock eyeshadows, but I can show you what they are. They come with 3 Super Shock eyeshadows, and what's so fun is that there are the 3 starters, the three starters for Pokemon. So this one the shade is called Solar Beam, which is green with a duochrome, I think it was a duochrome red or like slightly coral. I can't get it on. So let me just swatch this and see how it looks. Oh my gosh, this is everything. Look at the shift. This is insane. This is crazy. So this is Solar Beam, which obviously one of the Pokemons is Bulbasaur. The next one is Flamethrower, which obviously is Charmander. There's like a bright orange Super Shock Shadow. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, this is gorgeous. This one, I think there's a slight shift to it, a slight duochrome, but not as much as the Solar Beam. But that color is beautiful. And last but not least, for the Super Shock eyeshadows, we have Hydro Pump, which obviously is Squirtle. Those packages are so cute. They're so gorgeous. And this one, I believe, is a full-on like blue, like a solid blue. I think, again, there's some shift to it. But like I said, I just have my phone, so obviously it's going to be hard for me to see on it. So let's just swatch this one and see how it looks like. Oh my god, this looks so pretty. Oh my gosh, this one's so pretty. Oh, this one has like a blue shift, like a second dual blue shift to it. Hold on, let me just try to see if I can swatch it a little bit more. Okay. I'm trying my best. So as you can see here, there's like a slight shift as well. All of the three has some shift, but I think the Solar Beam one is the most obvious, like the duochrome shift to it. But all the three colors are gorgeous, and I cannot wait to try them out in for a look. Probably gonna do a review, a separate review, or like a little short, just trying them out with a look. But yeah, so far it's really cool. So now we're gonna go ahead and see with the blushes and lip gloss, and as I mentioned, I'm gonna swatch the lip balms, and we'll see how it goes. All right, now let's talk about blush. When I saw these cream blushes, I got really excited. And again, the packaging is so cute to boot. Like, there's 3 cream blushes. One is like a bright red, and it's called, I believe, Electro Ball. It's like a bright ass red, like a bold red. This is so beautiful. The next one is Metronome, which is kind of like a nude, well, it's more like a pink. Well, it's kind of like a dark pink. That's really pretty. And the other one, which is Hypnosis, which is Gengar, obviously one of my favorite dog Pokemons. And it's like a deep purple. Like, I think it's a little deeper versus the Nude Stick Blue Moon, or Moon Blue. I can't remember the name. But these stick blushes from Nude Sticks, I'm obsessed. So this one is very, very similar. I don't know which one to do with this look. I think I might do the pink, just to have something more subtle to start than having something bright in your face. And also it gives me the opportunity to use the Kuo Beauty blush brush that is good for cream, powder, and liquid. It's my first time using it, so we'll see how it goes and see how it applies with the Okay, it does pick up on the brush. Okay, you can see it. Picks up on the brush. So let's see how it goes. Wait. Okay, let's see. Let's see how it goes. Oh. Wow, it does apply so nicely, this brush. What the heck? This brush is insane. Like, I did not expect this brush to be really good. But I had really good comments about this. Like, when I went to the drugstore to get it, the makeup artist who was there recommended this brush. It's like, it's a really good multi-brush for any blush product. And a little goes a long way, so I'm just going to apply it ever so slightly. I don't want it to be like, boom, in your face, you know? Oh my gosh, this shade is gorgeous. Holy cow. I'm not the type of person to put on foundation. I'm just not a foundation person. Oh my goodness, this brush is everything, and this color is everything. What the heck? This color is beautiful. Like, if you want something very subtle, not too intense, this shade is for you. I'm not kidding you. Metronome is like a perfect pink that could be pretty much any look. This one's more on the cool tone side, but like, honestly though, like, if you don't want something too intense as a blush, that shade speaks your name. I am not joking right now. I wanted to go like bit by bit, not having too much on the brush. That way it gives me the opportunity to blend, have more control over it. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I am obsessed with this brush, and I am obsessed with this shade. Oh my goodness, this is everything. Are you kidding me? This shade is money. Oh my goodness. This shade, I think, is one of the best shades of like a blush I have ever applied. I'm not joking. Like, I've been waiting to have a nice like deep pink, but not too deep, and this one's it. Like, wow. I believe it's gonna be pretty much my everyday blush. I'm not gonna lie. And this brush blends out so nicely. Like, the bristles on this brush like gives you so much control. Like, I am not joking. The side bristles like this gives you so much control. Like, the fibers on there is insane. Like, I'm going bit by bit, so that way when I apply and build up the color, it's not like too crazy and hard to blend after. Holy cow. This is, my gosh, I am lost for words. I am so lost for words right now. This shade, Metronome, is everything. Like, and there's so much in the pan. Like, I didn't even took dent in this. Like, there's so much in the pan. It's crazy. And of course, packaging, cute. So if you're someone who doesn't want to wear too much in your face type of blush color, this one speaks to your name. I'm not joking. I still want to swatch the other colors, see how they look like. Like, when I see Hypnosis. Oh. Okay. This is a little less darker on the finger than on the pan. Let me see how it swatches. I'm gonna see if I can swatch it there. Ooh. Okay. It's a lot less darker than I thought it was gonna be. Well, of course, if you keep building it up, of course it's gonna get even more darker. But I build it up a little bit. It is really pretty. Wow, that's really gorgeous. And let me see with the Electro Bowl, which is like the bright red. Like, it's so bright. Oh. These are so creamy. Like, I just put it on my finger, and it's the feel of it is so creamy. Let me see how it goes here. Oh, wow. Now that's a gorgeous red. This is a gorgeous red right there. I think, honestly, with all these three colors, you can get away with it. Like, it's just a matter of how much you want to build it up, and then you'll see if you like it or not. But honestly, for any like neutral look or very subtle look, the Metronome pink one is definitely the right for you. So I'm just going to quickly put on a little bit of highlight, and then we're going to move on to the gloss and the lip balms. Okay, so for lip gloss, let's talk about lip gloss for a second. So it comes with 3 lip glosses, and as you can tell, they're the Eevee Evolution. This is Vaporeon, this is Jolteon, and this is Flareon, which is so obvious that for these colors, it had to be the Eevee Evolutions. And I am really excited to try these on. So I'm just going to quickly apply them one by one and see how they look. And then we're going to go ahead with the lip balms. And I can tell you right now, the lip balms, I'm thinking I'm going to try out one. Just because I saw on videos that it's practically pink. Each of the lip balms, it's just the shade of pinks are different. And since it's a lip balm, obviously, I don't want to like swatch one by one on my lips just because it's very similar. But I'm going to swatch them on my arm just to show you what difference of pink they are. But these are the lip balms right here. So this is Jigglypuff. The packagings are just so cute. And we have Ditto, obviously. And then we have Pikachu back at it again. So, and when you open one of them, look at this. Look how it's so pretty. This is such a sparkles. Oh my gosh. So they look sparkle like this, but they turn out as like a pink. So each of them will be pink, but it's just going to be a different type of pink. So first we're going to go ahead with the lip gloss, and then I will swatch one of the lip balms and show you the difference between them. Okay guys, so here's the finished look. I went ahead and swatched these 3 lip balms so I can show you that they're very, very similar. It's just the shade of pink is slightly different. And I decided to keep the Jigglypuff lip balm shade on me because I feel like it looks really well with the whole look. So my overall opinion of the collection is spot on. For the eyeshadow palette so far, I was pleasantly surprised with the shades, even though some of the shades I used did have a little kickback. But if it's not something that it bothers you much, the shades blend out very nicely. I was really obsessed with the light pink, which was Pokemon Center, with the Lavender Town, and with the tall grass blended with the Cerulean City, with the Jelly Donut and the, I don't remember the name of the shade, sorry. But overall, I am really happy. The blush, I think they really did a home run with the blush, honestly. And all the other shades I swatched for the cream blushes, they felt so smooth, like on the finger, and then even on the brush when I apply it, didn't have trouble blending. It blended out tremendously. As for the gloss, the glosses are very similar. It's just that the shades are slightly different because I have a little more on the blue, the red, or the yellow tone. This one, even though it's yellow, it kind of had like a pink shimmers in there, which is really pretty. If you want my opinion, you didn't have to go get all of the lip gloss unless you want the full collection, because there's still different shades. Feel free to do so. I think it would look really cool with the lip liner. If you blend a lip liner and put that on top, that would be really pretty. And the lip balms, they feel very comfortable on the lips. They don't feel like sticky. They feel hydrated. My lips feel hydrated. And if you want to get the lip mask, it's really good too. Just use it overnight and it helps hydrate the lips as well, and moisturizes them. So yeah, I think honestly, they did a home run with this, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna try out the Super Shock eyeshadows off cameras or doing little shorts to see how it goes. And yeah, so that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. It feels so good to be back on the camera again, doing videos, and obviously I enjoyed doing the tutorial video and doing reviews, whether it's a full-on video or shorts. Let me know in the comments if you like these types of videos. Other than that, again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and don't forget to click on that notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video. So I wish you all a good day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!